بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Math grade 8. We are in the second model real numbers. Today we have the second lesson roots. The second lesson roots. So I want from all to write this title, please. Roots. Aliasia, write with us. Please open your notebook. Who can read exercise number 1? Yes, ma'am. So,
the length of a rectangle is 2r on x squared unit, and the width is 6f squared unit. What's the area of the rectangle in front of the as and below?
thank you, Fatima. Who can tell me what is the area of the rectangle?
2x 6.3.
A means the area equal length times width. What is the length? The length of rectangle will be 2x cubed. So we can write here substitution 2x cubed times what is the width? 6x squared. How to multiply here? We can write the numbers, then the variables. So 2 times 6 will be 12. Then x exponent 3 times x exponent 2. Who can answer me here? X exponent what? X exponent 3 times x exponent 2. 5. Because you have rule here, when you multiply the same power, when you multiply the powers who have the same bases, add the exponents. 3 plus 2 will be what? Will be 5. So the answer will be 12 x exponent 5. 12 x exponent 5. So this is as a revision. Today we want to learn roots. We have many kinds of roots. The first idea we want to learn what the meaning of the square roots. The square roots. So what's the meaning of the square roots? What's the meaning of the square roots? So write this title, please. Square roots. Square roots. A square root of a number is one of its two equal factors. This is the define here, Aliasia. We have a square root of a number is one of its two equal factors. Please write this define. This is the meaning of the square root. Finished? Write please the samples. If we have x squared equal y, then x is a square root of y. This is the meaning of the square root. When we have x squared equal y, that means x will be what? The square root of y. Finished? Example, 5 exponent 2 means 5 times 5 means 25. So, what's the meaning of 5? 5 is a square root of 25. 5 is a square root of 25. So, write this example. Then I want to ask you 49. Tell me, please, what is the number multiplied by itself equal 49? What is the number multiplied by itself equal 49? هلا بدي عدد اضربه بنفسه يعطيني شو جواب 49. شو العدد اللي بضربه بنفسه بيعطيني جواب 49؟ 1 لا 1 باي 1 في عدد اذا ضربته بنفسه بيعطيني 49. شو هو هالعدد هذا؟ عدد اضربه بنفسه يعني مثل ما اقول هون 5 ضرب 5 5 تايمز 5 25. فبنسمي ال 5 هون شو؟ سكوير روت. بنسميه جدول السبعه 7 times 7. So 49 equals 7 times 7. So 7 will be what? Square root. نسمي 7 شو هو؟ square root. Right. Who can tell me if I have 64, what is the number multiplied by itself equal 64? 8. 8 times 8. So what is the name of 8 here? Square root. 8 means square root. So this is the meaning of the square root. This is the meaning of the square root. Right. Suppose we have 100. What is the square root of 100? 10. Excellent. 10. Because 10 times 10 will be 100. Right. Suppose we have 36. What is the square root of 36? Excellent. 6. 6. 6 times 6 will be 36. And minus 6 times minus 6 also will be 36. So any square root has two values, positive and negative. So when I said the square root of 49 equal positive or negative 7, positive or negative 7. If we said the square root of 64 will be positive or negative 8, positive or negative 8. So this is the meaning of the square root. Example. The question here, simplify. This sign means square root. This sign means square root. So how do you know this is a positive square root? Right. So when you see this sign means we have square root. Who can tell me now? 64 positive or negative? Positive. How to know if the number positive or negative? If the number greater or equal 0, greater or equal 0 means the number will be what? Positive. If the number less than 0 means the number will be what? Negative. Okay? So now the number inside the root. This is positive or negative? Positive. This is positive. Right. In order to simplify the square root of 64, you needed to determine the number multiplied by itself equals 64. Find the factors. The factors of 64, as you see, will be 1 and 2 and 4 and 8 and 16 and 32 and 64. So the square root of 64 will be what? Will be 8. Why 8? Because 8 times 3 equal what? Equal 64. So square root of 64 equal 8. Equal 8. Right. Don't write anything here. The second example. Also find positive square root. لا اليوم ما في. اليوم في عنا امتحان. ويسعي الساعة 3 يعني أنا حدود الساعة 3 نطرش الامتحان ما كل الستة زين. طيب. Simplify the root square 289. Who can tell me what is the number multiplied by itself equal to 189? 12. 12 times 12 will be 144. Who can tell me? 14 times 14 will be 196. 16 times 16 will be 256. 18 times 18 will be 324.
17.
Excellent, 17. 17 times 17 will be 289. Will be 289. Great. You can write this example. Write here simplify the square roots. 289 will be what? Will be 17. Yes. Finished? Find all square roots. Simplify minus plus square root 1.21. What does the symbol minus plus before the radical sign indicate? What's the meaning of radical? The radical means the square root, the same meaning. When you see square root of radical, the same meaning, okay? So radical Eliasia means square root. But what does meaning the symbol here, minus or plus, means we have two values, positive and negative at the same time. The first step, you can write the radical as 121. Who can tell me what is the two numbers? What is the number multiplied by itself equal 121? What is the number multiplied by itself equal 121? Excellent. So the answer will be what? Will be 11. The second step, determine where the place the decimal point in 11. Is it here 0.11 or 1.1? Right. Listen to me, please, here. Since 1.21 has two decimals placed, as you see the point here after two digits, then the sum of number of decimal place in each factor must equal to. So if you multiply 0.11 times 0.11, then the product will have 4. Because here after 2 and here after 2, when you multiply, the point will be after what? Will be 4 decimal places. And if you multiply, then the product will have 2 decimals. If you multiply, then the product will have 2 decimals. Right. So minus or positive radical 1.2 will be, is it 0.11 or 1.1? 1.1. Because if you wrote, or if you write 0.11 times 0.11, the point will be where? After 4 digits. But here the point after what? After 2 digits. So 1.1 times 1.1, the point will be after what? After 2 digits. Hmm. 12 and 40. 12 and 40. Right. Now we have this example, and I want from all to try to find the simplify. So write this example, please. تمام. Here we have simplify minus plus radical or square root 0.81. هلا. Here try to take 81 without the decimal. Then tell me what is the number multiplied by itself equal 81. 9. Then when you want to put the decimal, look here. We have the point after 2 digits. So how to put the decimal to the 9? After 1 digit or after 2 digits? After 1 digit. Because 0.9 times 0.9 will be after 2 digits. So we can write the answer here 0.9. Okay. Now find negative square roots. Find negative square roots. Right. As you see here, before the square, before the radical, we have negative. As you see here, before the square root, we have negative. So the simplify will be inside the radical. Go inside the radical, we have 25 over 36. Now tell me, what is the radical of 25? 5. What is the radical of 36? 6. So the answer will be 5 over 6. 5 over 6. And here we have, at the first, we have minus. So means we have minus, then 5 over 6. The answer will be minus 5 over 6. Okay. Who can tell me now what is the simplify of minus radical 49? Radical 49 will be 7, and here before we have minus. So the answer will be what? Minus 7. The answer will be minus 7. As you see here, simplify. Radical minus 16. The minus here inside, yeah, Eliasia, the minus here inside where? The radical. Inside the radical. Right. Who can tell me now which number multiplied by itself equal minus 16? 8 times 8, 64. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 4 will be 16. I want minus 16. Minus 4 times minus 4 also will be 16. I want minus 16. Minus 4 times minus 4 will be plus 16. I want minus 16. Positive 4 times positive 4 equal positive 16. I want the same number. يعني العدد اضربه بنفسه ما اضربه بعدد مختلف. Positive 16 because negative times negative will be positive. We want the number multiplied by itself. العدد بدي اضربه بنفسه ما اضرب عددين مختلفين. تمام؟ فاعطوني عددين، عدد اضربه بنفسه يعطيني minus 16. هي ترى ما عندي. We don't have. This is impossible. This is impossible. We cannot found number multiplied by itself. The answer will be negative. The answer will be what? Negative. So, can you think of a number when multiplied by itself equals minus 16? No. So, what is the answer here? Radical minus 16 cannot be simplified. Cannot be simplified. يعني لا يمكن انه يتبسط. هي ابسط صيغه ممكنه. تمام؟ Why? No rational number solution. No solution. هلا انا وقت بيجيني radical minus any number شو بجاوب انا هون؟ بقول له no solution or impossible. لا يوجد حل. هذا الكلام وين؟ في الريشنال numbers. هذا الكلام في الريشنال numbers. So I want from all to write radical minus 16 right here cannot be simplified and has no rational number solution. Just write this. The last line here, radical minus 16 or square root minus 16 cannot be simplified and has no relationship, no rational number solution. No rational number solution. No rational number solution. I'm so sorry. No rational numbers solution. No rational numbers solution. So when you have 9 squared equal 81, means the radical of 81 will be what? Will be 9. So write here the two equations. Nine squared equal 81 means the radical of 81 will be what? Will be 9. Finished? Finished? Okay, the title now, use square roots to solve equations. We have this example. Solve t squared equal 169. This is the first time for you to solve this type of this equations. This is include squared. This is include squared. How to solve this equation? Take the radical for the two sides. Take radical t squared and take radical for 169. Always remember, the squared and the root squared will be cancelled itself. So we can cancel the squared with the root squared. Remains here what? Remains t. Who can tell me now? What is the number multiplied by itself equal 169? Which number multiplied by itself? The answer will be 169. 14, maybe nearest. Less than 13. So 13 times 13 will be 169. So the answer will be 13. Just 13, or we can take minus 13. Because minus 13 times minus 13 will be also 169. And 13 times 13 also will be 169. So we can write here minus and the plus 13. The answer will be minus and the plus 13. You are tired, Fatima? So this is the last idea for today. Tomorrow, inshallah, we will continue. Yes, this sign means we have two values, minus 13 and the plus 13. Okay? Finish. For today. So this is period of today. Thank you for your listening. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.